Look at this. Look what the tortoises do in the rain. This is gonna activate the tortoises. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Been busy here at the old camperoo, and I love my tractor because I can bring all my tools with me wherever I go, where I'm doing work. Now let me show you what I've been up to. All right, so we got some gates. Why do we have gates? I want to keep the turtles that are in this area, the pond area, in the pond area. So we went ahead and we got a nice tubular gate here, reinforced it. I have to do something here to keep anything from sliding out underneath, but there's a reason I'm doing this, and look who it is. It's Buddy the Aldabra. Hey Buddy, what are you doing? It's my buddy Buddy. We got Buddy back here because I wanted to keep an eye on him, because Buddy, well, he wasn't taken to his new home as nicely as Hank has, and I wanted to keep an eye on him. One way to do that is just to remove him and make sure he's eating, which he is. He's loving watermelon, and I've been kind of getting him stimulated with strawberries and bananas, just sweet stuff to stimulate his appetite. And then we added our lettuce and weeds and cactus, and he's been eating all of that good stuff. So why did I start with that? Well, a lot of times when you move an Aldabra tortoise, they can take to moving not so well. So he seemed to be depressed. He was just hanging out in the house in the corner and wasn't moving around as much as his buddy Hank. So, well, his name's Buddy, as much as Hank. So I moved him out, and I've been able to keep an eye on him. And, well, all the good stuff that I just told you, he's been doing. So I'm not as worried about him as I was. Especially after Darwin dying, I was very concerned that something was going on. But thankfully, we realized that Darwin didn't die from a disease. She died from a chronic organ failure. So, good news. Anyhow, we got a little bit of a drizzle coming in. We have not had rain in quite a long time, but what I want to do today is I want to go hang out with our Aldabras. So we've got Buddy, who you've met. Look at this, by the way. I want to show you what I'm up to. See this? So Buddy's going to be wandering back here until I decide that I'm confident that he is in tip-top shape, eating, nibbling. I want him to eat some of this hibiscus. I really want him to kind of explore. But look at this, guys. We have a whole grass area now. This area here is all fenced in. So Buddy or any tortoise that we put in here is not going to be able to get out. So we walk over here and you can see that we've got fencing here. Okay. We've got a nice secure fence all the way around. Comes around back here up into the alligator enclosure. So that's fantastic. I'm very excited about this because I am thinking that how cool would it be during the summer to have just the redfoots motoring through here or something. They can eat all these weeds. They will probably get some of this. I might have to move it, but I think they're going to be really happy here. And it'll be kind of cool if we're just hanging out on the patio and you just see tortoises everywhere. Kind of gets me excited. I don't know about you, but I think it's a cool idea. Why not?
Thank you to all our loyal Patreon members out there who have helped to create an amazing reptile community online with us. This week's shout out goes to Priska Powell.
This is the camp of turtles, tortoises, and other reptiles, so I'm pretty pumped about it. What can I say? All right, so there's our happy little new enclosure that I pretty much got done. I'm gonna decorate this as well. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put a smaller wire on the bottom of that, and we're gonna have some bamboo on it as well. All right, but what are we talking about? Let's go. We're gonna meet some of the other Aldabras and check on them, and here's one now. So here is Cersei. There's Cersei, everybody, and right behind her is Boba. Look at her coming over to me. That's my lady. Hello, Cersei, dear. How are you? How are you, Cersei? Good to see you, Angel. It's really, really cool that we have so many Aldabras now. They happen to be my favorite giant tortoises. I just love them. I love them. Oh, you're gonna get, oh, you're not that shy. What are you being shy for? Look at Boba on his way over. How cool is that? So Cersei, of course, came from our friend Sam Pascucci. She originally started in a farm in Mauritius, and here she is now in South Florida at the camp. And Boba came from Texas. Him and Timmy, who's just over by the hay, they were given to me as gifts from a viewer, as was Buddy and Hank, who we'll see again in a moment. Hi, Boba. Look at this. Look at Boba. Boba has really become quite a friendly animal, and we might have a second Nostradamus on our hand here with the amount he lets me scratch him and love on him. Let's see. Look at this. Oh my gosh. So Aldabra tortoises are amazing, and if you want one, you got to check out Florida tortoise breeder. That's Sam Pascucci. He knows everything about these guys, and he does a good job raising them up. And I absolutely love this species. I just think they're fantastic. They're very hardy, except, you know, sometimes when you move them, they get a little upset about being moved. But pretty stoked. Look at that. Isn't that great? These two are just brilliant. And what's great is they have this whole area to wander in. I see them drinking out of these aquascape ecosystems, as you guys are aware. They love them. Look at little Timmy. Hi, Timmy. Oh, Timmy's shy. Don't freak out, Tim. Tiny Tim, but not for long, right, Timmy? Oh my gosh. Timmy is a character. He's got a little bit of the white fungus on his shell. We can get rid of that with a little athlete's foot cream. No big deal. And right now, like I said, we got a little bit of a drizzle, which we have not had in months. So that's a welcome relief here. A little bit of rain to cut down on some of the dust we've been dealing with here. But anyhow, Timmy, he is the fourth Aldabra that we have seen. And we're now going to wander on into the enclosure over here. Let's see if these guys are out and about. Ah, there's Nostradamus, of course. Hi, Nas. So here he is, looking just tremendous. Oh my gosh, look at this tortoise. This is absolutely my prized critter. I raised him up from a hatchling, and he is just incredible. And it's just one of those animals who has just endeared himself to me kind of early on. When he was about Timmy's age, he just became super friendly and allowed me to stroke his neck and just hang out with him. And that's something that I think is, you know, it's just one of these things you can't replicate. You know, there's certain animals that just, you know, become your favorites. They become kind of your pals, and this is definitely one of my closest buddies. Of course, Guapo and Slinky are also some favorites of mine here at the camp. I love everybody, but my goodness, this is just a brilliant animal. Look at him. What a perfect shell and perfect disposition. And the fact that he is a boy is fantastic also, because there aren't a lot of males you see in captivity. Same thing with Galapagos. It's tougher to find the males. But we have a male, and he's tried to mount Hank. Where's Hank? Let's go looking for Hanky. I like these names, Buddy and Hanks. Oh, not in here. Looks like we're going on a mission. See, when Hank moved in a few weeks ago, he just took to this place like no problem. Started moving around, nibbling on things, walking around. That's really, really cool. But Buddy was always a little bit more shy the moment I got him. So that's why we separate him, because we want him to kind of feel secure. I want him to eat. If he feels there's competition, maybe he was afraid of the bigger tortoises that are in here. Of course, we're talking about Socrates, and Darwin was in here at one point. Look at this. What's going on here? It's a tortoise parade. Hey, what's going on, guys? There's our friend Socrates. Hi, Sox. Sox is doing well. Very happy. Oh, and look at Hank. See? Oh, Hank, you're tough, I know. There's Hank, and he was nibbling on some of the cactus. That's what they're both doing. I was cleaning up, and I threw some cactus that had fallen down into the driveway into here, and they actually start nibbling on it. They wear their beaks down. But look at Hank, huh? Hank's awesome. Loving this tortoise as well. And he's been doing, look at this, he's standing up. Let's see if Hank is, oh my God, is Hank another Nazi? Look at that, guys. This is the first time Hank's really enjoying this. Oh my gosh. No way. That's amazing. Oh gosh, that is so cool. These guys, of course, Aldabra tortoises, are found on the Aldabra Atoll near the Seychelles Islands, which is just a small group of coral islands. And they don't have a lot of fresh water. In fact, most of the fresh water falls from the sky in the form of rain. So it collects, and then these guys have these narrow noses here that they're able to draw water up into their nares or nostrils, and they're able to put it into their mouths, and they can use it as a straw to kind of get into the little crevices of the coral limestone that the islands are made from and the water collects in. There's not a lot of abundant vegetation, so these animals have been evolved to live off sparse vegetation, but yet they grow quite large. Are you going to come over here and say hello? So they grow quite large. 600 pounds for the adult males, probably 400 or 500 for females, but they are definitely one of the largest tortoise species next to the galop. The difference being, generally, Aldabras as a whole will get larger than certain islands of the galops, but there is a couple islands of the Galapagos tortoise where they rival the size of the Aldabra tortoise. But yeah, this is really good stuff that he's enjoying the company, allowing me to give him a neck scratch. That's awesome. You can also see where some of the tortoises have been nibbling on some of this saw palmetto, but they will try and taste everything. Oh, but he doesn't like getting stepped on by Our Lady. Definitely not. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab a little cactus here, and we're going to go back over towards Buddy, and we're going to let Buddy have a little cacti attempting with a little cacti. I'm just going to put it down. Look at this. Look what the tortoises do in the rain. This is going to activate the tortoises. Everybody wakes up when it starts raining here, and they start moving around, or the radiateds and the Aldabras will stand up and just kind of allow the rain to fall all over them. That's really cool. Let's give them some of this good stuff here. Boba, yes, Boba has figured out we got some food there. I love that these guys eat the cactus. They graze, they wander around. I'm just really happy with this enclosure. And I want a herd, or a creep. That's what you call a group of tortoises, a creep. But I would love a herd of these Aldabras, man. I think they're just fantastic. Fantastic tortoises. All right, let's see what's going on with Buddy. Buddy might be actually under that grass still. Is he? I don't know. Huh. Ah, Buddy moved over here. He's moved a little bit since we last saw him. Hi, Buddy. Here's some cactus. Have a look at that. Have a look at that cactus. All right? Just enjoy that cactus for me, will you? Oh my gosh. Oh, we are getting wet today. This is awesome. We have not had a good rain in a long time. But coming back over here to our beautiful redfoot tortoises, you know, we can do some kind of, I can remove some of that fencing and allow them up in this area, of course, after Buddy moves on. And I also want to wait until I'm for sure know it's going to get nice and warm. I want to get through the middle of March, and then I know we'll have no more cold snaps. So anyway, these guys will be able to wander all over this enclosure. I mean, that's a huge redfoot enclosure. What do you guys think? I think it's awesome. My goodness, this is going to be great. This rain is going to be amazing for all of our plants. Holy smokes, I love it. Getting rained on is kind of fun sometimes. Now in the middle of the summer when it rains every day, I might get a little tired of it, but for now this is pretty good. I'm glad I also got most of my work done prior to it starting to rain. Let's go ahead. I noticed this scrap piece of wire I want to pick up. Ooh, we also have to pull in my tools. They're getting rained on. Hold on, everybody. Very important to take care of the tools that take care of the camp. Holy smokes. Let's just at least get the tools out of the rain. The Kubota needed a good washing. It's been so darn dusty. Ah, that's better. And that's that. Nice and simple. That's what I like. Woo, we love the L47. We got a surprise coming also, guys. You won't believe what's going on. Can't wait to tell you. Okay, well, it's officially raining here at the old camp. I've still got some work to do, but I just wanted to show you the Aldabras, let you know what's going on with them. They were some of my favorite tortoises, as you guys know. You can see me better that way, can't you? And yeah, I just like to share. I'm in a good mood. We've got a lot happening. New ponds, new enclosures. I've been invigorated, man. I have just been kicking butt, getting this place back in tip-top shape. And guess what? We're gonna be doing even more to turn this into one of the most amazing reptile paradises on the planet. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. Don't forget to go to patreon.com/Kamp Kenan for more content and more ways you can help support the camp. All right, guys, talk to you again real soon. Bye.